This conference will now be recorded.
Are you able to
Either
see my screen?
yeah. Even I can make it by 5 o'clock, which is 9:30. But still, I don't think so. It would be possible for you at least.
8 o'clock we are expecting.
Oh no, that would be too early for me. 3:30, which is quite impossible.
That's what. Because from Monday 2 weeks I will be on project work. I'm moving to new project.
Oh, okay,
So till 9 o'clock I will be there in the institute morning.
okay. So in
That's
the
what.
evening
Evening
you.
it might get late. So we are checking the alternative
Oh,
times.
okay. All right.
Okay, sir. We will check it out. Not an issue.
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay, fine. So which concept in Tincture, which example? That's what numbering.
Fifth already done. Yeah, six is done also. Yeah.
Okay. So this one is also done, right?
Yes. This is also done.
Okay, well, leave this. We will go with this. Now, don't go with this. Okay, we'll go with this. Here I have created everything. Now, see here. Tincture is nothing but your main window, heavy window. Okay, now frame is nothing but your sub window. Remember, frame is a class. If you want, you can make a note. Frame is a class which is meant for creating sub window. Okay, now see here. From Tincture import star, we are importing Tincture. For TK, I'm creating object. Next, I'm creating one frame. I'm attaching this frame to Tincture window. Got my
Window.
point, right?
Yeah.
Next, width of that frame is 100 pixels, height is 100 pixels. F dot pack. Basically, pack is a function which is meant for displaying your frame. That's it. Just for displaying your frame, this pack will be used. Wherever free space is there, then and there itself it will display this frame. Got my point, right? If you use place X and Y, you can arrange your container in specific location. If you use pack, you can display the container wherever free space is there. Clear now? Okay. Next, I have got a button. I'm placing it in x-axis 10, y-axis 20 pixel. I have got one main loop also for starting up our window. On click of button, I'm calling display function. What this display function is doing, you can see, we are creating one button, attaching to this frame. On the button, I am displaying the value MCA with the foreground color red. Okay, now that to that particular button, I'm packing it. I mean, I'm displaying it top side, top of your frame. I'm displaying it. Next, one more button I'm creating, MTech with the foreground color blue. Right side we are displaying. One more button, green, left side we are displaying. That's it. Let me show you. Say, on click of this, top, left, right. It displayed the components. Clear now?
Okay.
Any doubts? Make a note.
Sridhar, can you close these frames also? No.
Yes, sir.
Uh, what are these frames used for? Basically, what I see is it is pretty similar to actually the button, right?
No. Frames are sub windows, sir.
Okay, so you can close them as well, right?
Yeah, you can create that kind of closing windows also.
Okay, okay.
Completed, right? Completed. Next. Uh, this is very basic example. Actually, this is not needed also. If you want, you can make a note. See, what is this program is all about is, I asked one of my students to design a calculator. In the calculator, I hope you know that we'll have one text field, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. If I click on one button, one has to be displayed in the text field. Correct now? How that will display? He has asked me a question. So to show that sample, I have used this code. Let me show you. One text field is there, one button. If I click one, it displays one. If you have two button, if I click on two, two should display. How the code has been written, let me show you. Very simple code. Here I have created one button with the text on the button is 1. I am calling display function to display from the first position 1 as a value. Okay, now in that T1 text field, I am displaying 1 as a value from the first position. Other than that, nothing else I have. Clear, right? Make a note. If you want, you can make a note. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Done right? Next. Say this. Here I have got a Tincter window. For that window, I am setting the title as welcome. Let me show you. Hi sir, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see welcome is the title. And I have displayed first checkbox, radio button, second radio button, third radio button, and a click me button. I will select this first, click on click me, it displays 1. Second I will select 2. Third I will select 3. See the alignment also, it displays 2 rows, 2 columns. It has displayed the result. Okay, now observe this one very carefully. I have created a Tincter window. For that window, I have specified the title welcome. Next, I have created selected variable which is of integer type, int var. That means it will accept only numeric values, that too without decimals. Okay, now next you can see I am creating 3 radio buttons. First radio button I am attaching to your Tincter window. On the radio button I am displaying the value first. Background for that particular radio button, the value foreground, the text will be first. Background value will be 1. Suppose if anybody selects this particular radio button, the value of this radio button will get saved into selected variable. Variable equal to selected in the sense, if you select this checkbox, the value of this radio button will get stored into selected variable. Clear now? So same way for second also, if you select this one, 2 will get stored. If you select this one, 3 will get stored. Okay. Okay. Next, see here, I have created one button. I'm attaching this button to the window. On the button, click me is what the text available. On click of this, I'm calling clicked function. What clicked function is doing? Selected dot get. That means here selected is the variable for these three radio buttons, right? Any one radio button you might have selected. The value available in selected variable, I'm retrieving it and I'm printing in the console. Okay now, any doubts so far? Next. So for whatever the radio buttons you have created and button you have created, I'm displaying in table fashion. See, first radio button, 0th column, 0th row. Second radio button, column 1, 0th row. Third radio button, column 0, row 1. Button I'm displaying column 1, row 1. That means you got everything in table fashion. Got my point, right? If you specify, say, if I want to display everything in one row only, in the sense, I can specify like this. Say 0th row only, I will take everything 0th row only, where this is 0th column, this is first column, this I will make second column, this I will make third column. It displays like this. Fine now? However you want in a table structure, you can display it. This is called as grid format. Grid layout we'll call it as. And we have seen regular, that is pack, that is regular layout, and place, custom layout. Got my point, right? This is grid layout. Make it out. Clear now, sir?
Yeah, this is this selected dot get. Actually, how it is getting that value?
In this selected variable, whatever value is there, that it will get.
Okay, but yeah, int var is a variable, but did you? I mean, that is a function, but how these? Okay, got it.
Here, based on your selection, it will be storing, right?
Yeah.
That way we can get it.
Got it.
Yes, make a note. Done, right? Next. This is text area. If we need to create a text area, already we have seen in yesterday's example only, we can create one width as 10, height as 10. Correct now? Instead of that, you can take the help of scrolled text. Okay now? Scrolled text is a class which is meant for displaying your text area. Okay now? Here you will get, let me show you how this looks. Say, this is what your text area. I can enter huge data, you'll get a scroll bar also. Fine now? See, first I have created a Tinker window. On the Tinker window, I'm displaying a title, Welcome to KKR Technologies, with the dimensions. Next, I'm creating a scrolled text attaching to your window. The width of window is 40, height is 10. Next, I'm displaying this particular scrolled window in 0th row, 0th column, and I'm starting up my window. That's it. Other than that, nothing else I have done. Okay now?
So I mean, you can enter any number of rows, or
You can enter any number of rows, sir. Not an issue.
okay.
Done, right? Any doubts so far? Okay. Now we'll go for next one. Now see here. Let me run this. You got a say TK drop down example is what the title, and choose a dish is what the label. By default, pizza is selected. I will select some other thing. Fish is displaying here. Okay, now again I'll change to pizza. Pizza will display. I'll change to fries. Fries will display. Whatever I select, it will display over here. Fine. Now, see here. First thing, we are creating a tinker window. For that, I am specifying some title. I am creating a frame, attaching this frame to your tinker window. Next, I am displaying this frame 0th row, 0th column of north, west, east, south directions. Okay, now 0th row, 0th column. Next, frame, it is height wise, it is 0, weight wise, it is 1. It is just like height and width only. Okay, now height and width we are mentioning. Next, packing. That means indentation. X axis it is 100, y axis it is 100. I'm displaying my main frame. I'm creating one string variable which is tkvar attaching to your root window. Next, I have got some choices, pizza, some other choices are available. Defaultly for tkvar, I'm setting pizza as a default option. Okay, now I'm creating a option menu, that is pop-up menu. I'm attaching to your main frame, which holds your default variable as well as choice also. Default is pizza, choices is all these choices. Okay, I'm displaying a label on the frame, that is choose a dish. In the grid row 1 column 1, I'm displaying pop-up menu also in row 2 column 1. Whenever if you select this option, change drop down, whenever if you change, automatically in this variable whatever the value is there, that I am getting and I am displaying here. Okay, now for this tkvar dot trace, I am enabling write option. That means it is just like it is editable component. Whenever if you try to modify that, it will call change drop down function. Change drop down function will display the selected value. That's it. We are starting up our window. Okay, now make a note. This is for creating your drop down. Based on the drop down, the value what you have selected, it displays the result in the console.
What is this sticky? That one? Sorry.
That is based on which directions you want to display, sir.
And in the pack, do you see something called paddy and okay, okay, it's y-axis and x-axis like that. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you can define as just y equal to 100 and x equal to 100 as well,
Yes,
right?
you can define.
So what is the difference between just
It is
PAD?
paddy will provide the space internally. X-axis will provide the space from external side. Got
So
my point, right?
which is more effective than while writing
Which is more
code?
effective in the sense both are same only, sir. No difference. Okay, na?
Okay.
Done, right? Okay, now okay, this is meant for creating a menu. Edit file, we got one line, exit, edit, one line, undo. Just undo means it won't work exactly, but I have just given exit means it will work. It will exit. Okay, na? See here, I have got a tincture window. Dimensions I have provided. I'm say window root. That means I'm calling this window class with this root. That means tincture as parameter, and I'm starting up my tincture window over here. Okay, what this window class will do? Say it is capturing this particular tincture window as parameter over here, which is deriving. Now master equal to none. That means it is not taking the features from any of the other classes. Got my point, right? So frame dot initialize. First we are initializing our current program itself as master. We don't have any master. Next, master equal to master. Master is none. We are calling this init window function. Here our current window title we are setting it as GUI. Next, pack. Pack means we are displaying our components. Fill both in both the directions, X and Y directions. We need to expand and we need to display the content. Next, menu. This menu we are attaching to our master. Menu will be there. Master.config menu. That means in the master, that means your main window itself, we are configuring this menu as a menu. That means exactly it will display as a menu. Next, we are creating one more menu which will be attached to our main menu. we are adding a command, label is exit, command equal to self dot client dot exit. Okay, now that means whenever you click on that exit, current window, whatever is there, that will get exited. If you go for file, you can check it out. Menu is file. Next, add cascade. Whenever you are specifying file, in the sense that will be displayed on that particular menu. When it comes to this one, this is a part of that particular file menu, because cascading operations we are doing. We are creating a edit menu, undo is displayed. We are cascading edit option also. With this edit option, we are cascading this. Next, whenever you click on exit, client exit, we are calling na. See here, this is meant for terminating your window. That's it. Other than that, nothing else we are doing. Okay, now make it out. Done, right? Next, we'll go for next one. Write down heading. That is unit testing. Unit testing. Unit testing is a module. Unit test is a module which is meant for providing specific methods for testing the code designed by the user. Next, unit testing is also called as assertions. Okay. Now, how this assertions will be there, how we will be validating our unit testing in tomorrow's session, we are going to deal. Okay, na? At the same time, mailing functionality, all these things, we will finish it off tomorrow. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine, sir. See you tomorrow. Okay.
Good. Thanks. Bye bye.